been married. I've been
You've been
divorced
married.
almost 7 years.
7 years.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Do you believe that marriage is like a milestone or one of the most important like milestones in your life?
When I was younger, yes.
Yes.
Yeah. When I got married at 30.
Okay.
So, and for some people that's late. But I appreciate it, Phil. For me, I at that point in time, like
Mm-hmm.
my culture, especially for me having all sisters, only man in the family, it was like, yo, you go to college, get a good job, get married, kids,
Right.
2.5, the crib, and all of that. And then what I realized a lot of stuff. But to answer your question, I don't think that established my manhood at all.
Mm.
I don't. Not at all.
So that wasn't the cap.
Nah,
That
not at. Well,
this
I'll
is
say this:
still your.
at 30, you don't. To me, at 30, I didn't feel like I had matured enough as a man to really be married at that
Uh-huh.
time. There was still a lot that I needed to learn about myself.
Right.
So to get married and think that I feel like it was an accomplishment, but I don't think it solidified my manhood. Not at all. Not by a long shot. I wasn't even mature enough to understand my elevation, my evolution. For me
Gotcha.
to be like, yo, I've evolved into manhood because I got married. That's just like saying you've become a man because you lost your virginity. That's
Mm-hmm.
bullshit.
Gotcha. We'll come back to that.
For sure.
All right, Montoya.
All right, let me understand the question one more before I get in there.
Have you been married or never
Okay,
married?
no, never been married.
Never been married. Is that and the ultimate goal, ultimate achievement for you? Does that solidify your maturity as a man, your purpose in life, or does that catapult you in any way? Do you believe anyway?
Yeah, I do believe that it will. But
Okay.
obviously, I've never done it. And based on what this brother just said, I think it makes sense in a sense once you're mature enough. I think that is definitely an aspect of showing that you, in a sense, are capable. And in a lot of cultures, again, this is me studying it outside of American culture,
Mm-hmm.
but in a lot of cultures, that is the standard. And you also see in society the elevation of how men who are married are respected. I think in America we see less of that.
Mm-hmm.
It
I
still exists.
agree.
It still
I agree.
exists in America. It's still that standard is still there.
Right.
But I just think with the newer generation, we're starting to see less of that being the expectation and the standard. But it
Mm-hmm.
still plays out in reality. When I'm
Right.
talking about if you just look at society in a sense, who's doing well versus. I'm talking about in comparisons. You know what I mean?
Right.
If you
Right.
compare it out, that standard still exists. Whether we in our I call us the hip hop generation. I'm at the same age as hip hop.
Right.
So in our generation, we're just unaware of how the fact that it still plays out that way. But just hearing what this brother said, doing it before you're ready is in my just hearing what he said
Yeah.
is why that's a fair opinion. But again, at once you're
Absolutely.
mature enough, then what is the next stage?
Right.
And
Exactly.
the next stage is having that family and
Exactly.
proving that you can maintain it and leave a legacy. But I don't think
Okay.
our generation knows that or have that concept. In my opinion, we get married for all the
All the
wrong
wrong reasons.
reasons
Exactly.
Mm.
or
For
with a
sure.
level of
Exactly.
immaturity. And I'm
Exactly.
saying this having wanted to have when I was younger, wanting to get married for those wrong reasons or those
Exactly.
BS reasons.
It's like the shit we
So
talk. Yeah.
I didn't, in a sense, maybe I'm fortunate to not have done it in that sense. But now that I'm 46, just keeping it real, I feel like I'm risking missing out on the boat of reaching the level of maturity and responsibility I should have as a man of keeping a family. Now that I understand what I understand now.
And that's something that the article did mention in this study is that the later you wait to marry, the benefits kind of diminish because we are getting older.
I disagree with that.
And there is some things I do disagree with. On the flip side, I do understand why they said that. But before we go on to that, Talib, been married before?